What is up, guys? Welcome back for another video. This is gonna be a part 2 to my last video I put out that was titled 13 mobile business ideas to start in 2023 that can make you $8,000 a month. Now, a lot of those business ideas I gave out in that video were a little bit more technical, a little bit more, some of them were more specialty, and then they weren't in the category of businesses that, you know, they were a little bit more, some of them were a little more pricey to start, right? So this video, I'm going to give you 18 business ideas that you can start for under $500. So, you know, I want this video to appeal to people who might not have a lot of capital to start a business, but you know that you want to start a side hustle. You know, you want to get something going for yourself. You want to start having, you know, some extra income coming in. So hopefully one of these 18 business ideas might be something that you consider so you can make some extra bread. I feel like having a side hustle is important for, or, you know, anybody, you know, having an additional stream of income. You want to have layers to your finances, and if you only have one stream of income, you're one stream of income away from a bad situation, right? And so it is super important to diversify your income and have more than one thing paying you. That way, if you get let off from your job or if emergencies come up, you have multiple streams of income. So just to give some background on myself real quick, I'm Isaiah Ashley. The past 4 years, I had ran a pressure washing business that I then sold to my brother. During that period of running my business, I started this YouTube channel where I put out a bunch of content around starting a pressure washing business education, where I was able to help thousands of people obtain information that I didn't have when I first started. So then this channel reached monetization status, so this became another stream of income for me, is this YouTube channel, right? This is an asset. Number 2, I put out some paid information. So I wrote an ebook. I have a course available, shameless plug. All right, guys, so I have my other phone in my hand because it's 18 business ideas and I'm not gonna remember all of them off the top of my head. So I'm looking at my phone, you know, going back and forth to give you guys these ideas. But let's kick it off with a business idea number 1 you can start for less than $500, and that is a mobile notary business. You even know what a notary is? But if you're not familiar, a notary. So if you have ever had a car title, something like that, or important like real estate documents, those documents have to be notarized. So if you don't know what that means, that you get official notary, you know what I'm saying? It just means that I'll drop the exact definition for you guys, but when I know what it means, and I know what something means to be notarized, but explaining it might not make sense. But I'm gonna just say it makes a document official in short terms, right? But you can become a mobile notary and offer this as a service for towards businesses. Like maybe you might work with a real estate office, or you might work, there's actually companies where that you can sign up with and they get the jobs, and then you become basically an independent contractor with them to notarize certain documents that they get in. So they find the jobs for you and basically you just fulfill them. But this business can be started for under $500. And there's layers to this mobile notary business, because just like notarizing regular documents doesn't pay a lot, but there's more specialty things you can do. Like I said, you might go sit down in a real estate closing and you have to, you know, notarize multiple documents. You might have to be there for a couple hours. And for this business, I've heard, you know what I'm saying, through the loop, that you can make, you know, up to $100 to $200 an hour with this business, or $200 per session. So you might make $150. It might take you 1 hour or 2 hours, depending on what the situation is. But I just want to open your eyes to it. So if you want more information on that, then I would say search, you know what I'm saying? Take advantage of searching YouTube, and YouTube will give you some game, because that's how I heard about it. Business idea number 2 is something that I actually have personal experience with, and that is selling digital products. We live in a digital age now, right? So we live in a time now where people are searching the internet for information, for things like, you know, you might have digital planners and stuff like that. So when I say digital products, it doesn't have to just mean that you're selling a course or an ebook, but you can sell cheat sheets. You can sell, I'm gonna give you an example. You can sell, if you're somebody who's really good at resumes, you could sell a resume template. There's so many different things you could do, but from my personal experience, with my digital product experience, was around, obviously I mentioned earlier, ebooks, courses. I've generated over $70,000 online through courses and ebooks, all honestly through YouTube. So I would highly recommend that you consider taking your knowledge and experience and putting it into a digital product. You know, there's disregard, you know, popular belief that people, you know, that you shouldn't sell your knowledge. If someone has spent, hours and hours and hours of their life and thousands of dollars acquiring a skill set, they are under no obligation to give it to you for free. That's honestly a bit entitled for people who like throw shame on people who sell like courses and stuff. There are a lot of scammers out here who are just, taking information from one area they just heard about and then making a course and making it seem like they have results. But for people who actually have experience in things and can actually get you results, or who actually have real knowledge, there's completely nothing wrong with packing information. I mean, what is college? You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the same time, when you buy a course, you're not really paying for that information. What you're really doing is paying for convenience, right? Because it's the internet. You can find almost anything you want online for free if you search long enough. But who wants to do that, right? So courses tend to organize information for you, as well as centralize them, right? So put it into one area. So versus you having to find one bit of information here, one bit over there, and one over here, it's all one area. But I actually recently wrote another ebook teaching you how to make your first $1,000 online by writing ebooks, and you can check this ebook out right here. That ebook is on sale for just $10. If you want to copy it, check it out. It's a great read, you know what I'm saying? So it's up to you. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna make you guys an even better deal. You can access the ebook for pay what you want. How about that? And so this is, once again, I want to talk about things I've personally done. So here is proof that I have made over $1,000 selling ebooks online. There's your proof right there. In case for you guys who are online and don't believe and you think everything online is a lie and a scam, I just gave you evidence. So that is one of the top things I say to look at doing in 2023 is starting your own digital business. But anyway, number 3 is a middleman business. This business model I really like because this gets you in a different mindset of thinking that you have to be the one who knows and does everything. The middleman business plan, here's the play. You have to take advantage. The middleman business plan takes advantage of gaps in the marketplace, right? So a gap in the marketplace is knowing about a site like Fiverr, right? It's not for Fiverr, you know what I'm saying? The link will be below. But Fiverr is a website that offers all types of services that can be done remotely at pretty affordable prices. So on here, you can, hire somebody to do editing, build a website. You can even you can hire somebody to freelance, write an ebook for you, or whatever. I mean, anything can be done over a computer remotely. You can hire somebody for a voiceover. Can be done here on Fiverr. So this middleman business is taking advantage of that gap on there. So what you're going to do with this one is you're going to find, say, a service or a couple services that you want to start a business around. So say you want to start a YouTube thumbnail business, but you don't know how to design thumbnails. You're going to find somebody on Fiverr and see what their price is and see. So say you find somebody on Fiverr, you know what I'm saying? You go through there, scroll for a few minutes. You find somebody on Fiverr who's willing to, who's only going to charge, say $25 a thumbnail. Now, what you're going to do, the middleman business model, is you're going to be basically really good at marketing. You're going to create your company, maybe start an agency. You call it, the YouTube thumbnail agency. That's just very generic, title, whatever. But you create your agency. You don't have no skill sets, right? You don't know how to do thumbnails, but all you got to do is find clients. So now you're going to go on YouTube or whatever. You're going to run ads and say, hey, we'll do your thumbnails for you for YouTube videos for XYZ price. So you might sell YouTube thumbnails at $50 a pop. You'll design your thumbnails for $50 a pop. Boom. All you're going to do is get clients, and then to fulfill the service, you just going to hire the person on Fiverr to do it. So you don't really lift a finger as far as doing the work. And you just take that cut. So you take the difference between what it costs to pay the person and what you charge. And that's the money you make. So this one is a business model you can scale pretty unlimited. And like I said, you can do this in pretty much nearly any industry. You might have to just have a little bit of surface knowledge to sell the service. But you don't really have to know how to do anything, guys, to make money. What you need to know how to do is know how to market and know how to do sales. And you can make some money, you know what I'm saying? You can make a little cheddar by doing that. So middleman business might be something you want to consider. Hopefully it just opens up your mind, and now you're like, oh dang, bro, like I can start making money without having actually, like I don't need to be an expert in anything. I just have to figure out how to get attention, and attention can lead to money. That cheddar, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing. Anyway, number 4 is auto detailing. So pretty cut and dry business, right? You know what I'm saying? Mobile auto detailing. You're gonna go, you might buy a little van, you might buy a pressure washer, a little, a shop vac, and the chemicals you need to detail the inside of a car. This business can be started for under $500 because you don't need to buy a special car. You can work it out of the car you have right now. And you could charge, like I would focus on specialty detailing. So I would say, you know what I'm saying, your average client might be paying you $100 a pop or $150 a pop. You definitely would have a minimum, you know what I'm saying? I would focus on the higher end of things. I wouldn't be trying to sell my service to people who want $30 car, auto detailing. It doesn't make any sense. Detailing is very detailed. It can take hours. I used to do it. So I know I would spend hours but I wasn't charging enough. I would work on a car, get the thing sparkling, glistening to make like 45 bucks. I was underselling myself, right? Don't do that. It's a bad mistake. So I don't detailing though. I think it's a great business model, and I'm saying people want that convenience, close to their house, close to their job. Bunch of channels on YouTube where you can get the game and still start auto detailing business, but that's just an idea you can start for under 500 bucks. Number 6, social media marketing. This one's really huge because everyone needs it these days. If you're not on the internet right now, you are a loser. No, for real. Like, if you're not online marketing your business in these times, like if you're not on TikTok, if you're not on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? If you're not on, if you don't have a website, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you living in the Stone Ages? Like you want to live in a cave? You need to be online. People need to see you. How do you want to make money if no one can see you? There's billions of users on the internet, and you don't have a Facebook, you don't have an Instagram account. There's really restaurants out here in 2022 that don't have restaurants, Instagram pages, or TikToks. Does that make any sense? You know how many thousands of dollars you're leaving on the table not having that? Like, I kid you not. Eventually down the road, I plan on starting, opening restaurants and bars. I guarantee you my joint will pop because I already have I know my exact marketing plan for if I was to open up a restaurant. One, I mean, there's so much opportunity in content, man. Like, you partner with influencers. You see these TikTokers getting these thousands and thousands of views and going viral off of reviewing restaurants? I would pay them to come do that crap for my restaurant, get me attention. I would have a social media marketer making sure my Instagram page looks good, it's staying updated, stuff like that. So when I say social media marketing, this could be in the area of ad buying. So you might be running Facebook ads for companies, or you might be somebody who is, when I say social media marketing, you're focusing on the aesthetic of a page. You might be focusing on making sure that the post stays up, the page stays up to date, so that people, what am I trying to say? I can't talk. Engagement is up to par. Things are being posted consistently. So that is what I mean by social media marketing. This is a business you don't really need any money to start. All you need is the skill set. So if you have the social media creativity, then start this business. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta be willing to do is, show some of your work, get referrals, talk to people, DM, slide in the DMs. You know what I'm saying? It go down in the DM, it goes down. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a business you can start with $0. You don't need no money for that. All you need is this, and this, and this. You don't need that last thing. I just want to do that. I don't know why I did that. It's weird. Anyway, number 7 is a air duct cleaning business. So you ever seen them like air ducts being cleaned out and all that dryer, what's that stuff called? What's the word? Lint. That junk is a fire hazard. I think the videos are pretty cool to watch. But that's a business I don't think you probably can buy the equipment to clean up, to clean those air ducts. Probably, I want to say maybe $200 or less. Don't quote me on that. Look it up. But I'm pretty sure you can start this business for under $500. Start getting clients. Once again, use social media. So I would be making TikToks and stuff for every time I do a new client, so people can see your work, so you can get seen, so you can get hired, so you can make some bread. Y'all gotta stop thinking that people are just gonna find y'all businesses without y'all actually doing any marketing. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, look at the air duct cleaning business. Number 8, photography business. The play for this one, obviously, when I say under $500, it's going to depend on whether or not you already have a camera. If you don't, honestly, this idea might cost a little more, but you can actually still start this for under $500 because you can go to a pawn shop. You can go to a pawn shop and buy a used camera for under $500. Start playing with it, get your skill set up. And then, the way I would combine this one is, say you live in like a touristy city. People, love having good photos and stuff for Instagram like that. So literally, market your service. If you can find the dopest spots around town, put together an ad for doing a shoot. So say you might offer a little shoot at, the dopest spots around the city, and you do a package where you charge $150, $200, $300. You're gonna market your services through what? Through Instagram, because that's a photo app. You're gonna get your clients. If you're doing good work, they're gonna refer you. People gonna see the work and be like, oh my God, who took those photos? I want the same thing done. So, you know what I'm saying? You might, like I said, you're gonna need a little bit of skill set with this business. You're gonna have to get good with a camera, learn about aperture and exposure and stuff like that. But, watching enough YouTube videos, taking a couple courses, maybe on something like Skillshare, shameless plug, link below, check out Skillshare. You can pay a monthly fee and access thousands of courses around many different topics. I'm just trying to make y'all hip. I'm saying y'all want to make more money in 2023. You have to learn some new skill sets. And Skillshare is a great way to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't take my word for it though. Check it out. Number 8 on the list. Where we at though? Painting addresses on curbs. Obviously, easy a business you can start for under $500. Hell, you can start a business for like $50, $100. But I think the service is valuable because me being in the pressure washing space for all, those amount of years, there's times where I can't tell somebody's address because either it's not on the mailbox, it's hard to see in the door, and this even makes it difficult for like 911 and emergency services sometimes. They can't see the address. By painting it on the curb, it makes it super visible. This is a very quick, easy service. I feel like, man, you could go hit a neighborhood. Like, I mean, somebody gonna take this idea and go out and make $800 a day. Maybe I should go back to the States and do this business. Nah, I'm just playing. But I think this one is a very good one. Cause I feel like, say you go out to a neighborhood, you're gonna buy yourself those like stencils and maybe some spray paint. Literally, I mean, I feel like per house, it might take you, say it takes you 25 minutes per house. Boom, you charge $50. You can even do this service door to door, pass out flyers. A neighborhood has 300 houses. Say you can just convert out of 300 houses, 20. What I say 50 times, whatever the math is, we'll put it on the screen. 50 times 20, boom. And I'm just throwing out mock numbers, right? Whatever you charge for the service will be on you. I don't know the exact numbers, but I definitely could see this business as something that could definitely pop for the person who has hustle. This is also a great business idea for a teen. You're in high school, you're in college, or maybe even if you're like in middle school, you can be making money around your own neighborhood doing this service. Like, y'all just gotta get creative. This is something that can make you some bread. Don't take my word for it. Try it and let me know how it goes, you know what I'm saying? Number 9, parking lot stripping. I said it right? Like, not like stripping in the parking lot, but I'm just kidding, I'm joking. But with this business model, you are going to, you ever been to a parking lot and y'all see that the lines and stuff are faded in the parking lot? This business is buying one of those little machines, you know what I'm saying, where like you squeeze a little trigger and it paints the lines down. I'm gonna post a little video, y'all see what I'm saying. Y'all see what I'm saying. But this is a service that's needed. I've actually seen people doing this. You know what I'm saying? The lines fade, people can't tell how to park anymore. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the ladies parking all sideways because they don't have the lines. But sometimes even if there are lines, I'm just playing, that's kind of a sexist joke. Let me not get canceled for that. But yeah, look into that business. You can start that for under $500. Number 10, something I have from experience with, is phone flipping. I did this side hustle a couple years back. Well, what year is it now? 2022? I did this back in like 2018. I made pretty decent bread. And this business model is pretty simple. You're gonna run well, here's the components. You need like ads, you need eBay account. And what you're gonna do is, you're gonna put out ads saying like, you buy used, cracked, iPhones, whatever. And this is basically like being a mobile pawn shop, right? You're buying phones under market and then you're selling them on eBay at a higher price range. So eBay is gonna tell you what things are selling for. So if you go type in on eBay and look at recently sold and completed sales, and you see an iPhone just sold for $300, and so that iPhone was the iPhone 12 Pro Max with a couple of cracks in it, and it sold for $300. Boom! Now this is how you know your numbers, how much you can buy a phone for, like the max. So when you're going to someone makes an offer to you and say, hey, I'm saying, like I got 3 phones I want to sell to you. I got 3 new. Sometimes they sell you new phones too. But say someone I got 3 iPhones. One is cracked. One is the 8 Plus. One is a decent condition 12. You're gonna go on YouTube and you're gonna look up all the different what's I'm looking for? Oh yeah, all the things that the recently sold listings that match basically the description of the phones people are trying to sell you, and you can see, okay, boom, this one sold for $350, this one sold for $250, this one sold for $175. So now you need to know that when you're making an offer to them for how much you can buy their phones for, you know that you can't pay that much for it. You know that your max, if something on eBay is gonna sell for $375, you know the max, if you want to make any money minus the eBay fees, that you can pay for that is probably going to be $200, so you can still have your profit margins. And this is it's a pretty simple business model, but you can definitely make some bread with it. It's a lot of money in phone flipping, for real. Next one we got here is Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace flipping. So kind of on the flipping lines, what? But it's almost like a Gary Vee type concept, right? You know how he does like yard selling, stuff like that, or going on Facebook or stuff like, or Craigslist. And honestly, you can take stuff for free. this has different angles you can take. You can go on Craigslist free section, find furniture that might be old, might need a couple of repairs. I mean, I've watched some cool TikTok videos, and I might post a little screenshot or a snippet of one. People buying old furniture, refurbishing it, and selling it. So say you find an old dresser that somebody might be throwing it out too. So with this model, you might want to even drive around like neighborhoods with a truck and see who's just putting out furniture. There's some good stuff that goes to waste. And so you might be seeing like an old dresser being given away for free. And what they do is they might repair some like chipped areas. They're gonna sand it down. They're gonna put, on some new knobs on it, and they're gonna paint it. And man, I've seen some dressers go from looking like the 1900s to a modern piece of furniture that you would want in your, your living room in 2023. And these people might get that thing for free and do the little repairs to it and flip it on the marketplace quickly and make $400, $500, $300 off of something they got for free or dirt cheap. So this is a business model I highly recommend that you consider. It's getting dark, so I'm gonna change it somewhere more lit. We'll be right back. All right, number 12 on the list is another simple business you can start, and this is gutter cleaning. Gutter cleaning business is not going to require a huge amount of startup cost, because pretty much all you're going to need is a ladder and like a trash bag, maybe a leaf blower, and you can get going. You can get started, right? So for this, obviously, you're just cleaning out people's gutters. Why do people want this service? Because when gutters are overflow, they start to the water rolls over the gutters. That's one thing. The gutters, the drain doesn't flush down. It doesn't look good if it's all, you got a bunch of like plants and leaves coming out your gutters. It looks tacky. So this is a very popular service, obviously during the fall. This is a service that was an upsell to my pressure washing business, but this can definitely be a standalone side hustle. I mean, you're gonna market this simply through Facebook, Craigslist, and Facebook groups. You can run ads and then word of mouth. But this is something you can easily, in a weekend make $500-600 going out cleaning gutters. If you're someone who doesn't care about climbing the ladders, then something you might want to consider. Low cost business startup. And then from here, you can add in additional services as you get more capital. Maybe you start a pressure washing business because you're already in someone's home, and these services correlate. And I like when services correlate because it allows you to create a sales funnel, right? So the initial opening of the funnel might be, okay, we offer gutter cleaning. All right, cool. Once you've done gutter cleaning, they're like, oh, what else do you do? That's a very common question when you do good work, people. They ask, what else do you do? If you don't do good work, you won't get asked that question. But you're gonna be like, oh, we also pressure wash. We wash homes. And then, you know what? While I'm here, I did notice some algae on the side of your home. Let me go ahead and just write you up a quote. I also noticed, we clean driveways too. So you could take that, $150 gutter cleaning sale on up to a $300 house wash, and then turn it into another $150 driveway cleaning. And so now you went from making $150 to like 5 on one job. And I'm not gonna say this is gonna happen every time. I'm not gonna say this might not happen at all, but it's definitely something that can happen, and it's something that has happened to me, where we have sold overall home cleaning packages, where we've washed the roof, where we cleaned the gutters, we've cleaned the concrete. You know what I'm saying? There's some people who just want all of it done, and they're willing to spend that bread. So you could easily, I don't say easily, it's gonna take some work, but it becomes easy eventually. You can easily make, have an $800 one ticket customer. It's not that difficult. Once again, if you want to game on pressure wash and check out the course, shameless plug. Anyway, number 13 on our list of ideas is Airbnb experience. You thought I was gonna say Airbnb like selling out your room or getting a house or a part. No, Airbnb experience. Because of the whole, you might not have an extra room. You might not have the bread to go out and get an apartment or a house. So this is under $500, right? So Airbnb experience business. What do we do with this one? With Airbnb, there's 2 sections. 1 is for housing. 2 is for experiences. What is an experience? Maybe you give tours of the city. Maybe you do, as part of the experience is you do a photo shoot around the city. So that kind of correlates to the photography business. You can incorporate Airbnb experience with that. You might take people on a food tour. You might offer surfing if you're in a beach town. You might offer jet skiing. You might offer water boat rafting. I'm gonna keep saying a bunch of water things, but you might offer paint and sip. These are things you can do on Airbnb experience. Honestly, it's a side hustle I'm considering doing out here in Thailand, because I would love to be able to hang out with people and take them out to the islands that's like 15 minutes away from here. Nice island, nice beaches, tour them around the island for the day, hang out with people, and get paid for it. So I might be doing that. So I might make a video about me trying that business idea out and see how it works. Number 14 is life insurance sales. I also have experience in this, and I have people experience. And I'm gonna give you the upsides and downsides about life insurance, right? Because you can make a lot of money, but you can also lose a lot of money, because in the insurance business, right? These insurance companies, whether it's Americo or Mutual of Omaha, whatever, right? You're an independent insurance agent, and so you go out and get a client, right? And say that they sign up for, you sell them a life insurance, and their premium a month is, say, I'm just throwing out a random number, say $100 a month, right? So $100 a month times 12 gets you what? Gets you $1,200. As a sales agent, depending on what commission that your what's the your IMO company? That's the term you use. Your IMO puts you out there. You could be at 120% commission. You could be at 80% commission. You could be at 100% commission. Let's just use an easy number. Let's say you're at 100%. So you're gonna get paid you're gonna get paid $1,200 advance. Here's the keyword: advance. So you're gonna sign them up. Boom. This money might be deposited into your account in the next couple of days. It's pretty quickly after they have signed up for the insurance. They're approved. You're gonna get a payout, right? But this is an advance. So this is basically a loan. So if any point in time during that 12-month period they stop paying, you are going to get what's called a chargeback, and you are going to owe them money, right? Now, sometimes, like, you don't actually have to physically take the $1,200 to break out and pay them, but your next sale is going to, if you have a chargeback, is going to have to cover your negative amount. So if you say you get paid $1,200 advance, then that person stops paying half the year. Now you owe $600. Then you write another policy, and the premium over 12 months comes out to a lump sum of $600. Boom, your next sale is a break-even sale. You didn't make any money. But then if that sale also charges back, so there's a dangerous game with insurance sales of chargebacks. So the way to play the insurance game is not to just try to sell everybody insurance and any old person, because a lot of people do that, and they play this it's like a trap. You're constantly having to wash out chargebacks. So what you want to do is focus on doing good business, being an honest person, because a lot of people with insurance, they lie, right, to get sales. Don't do that. Just be honest, be upfront. And if someone can't really afford it, then don't try to sell it to them, because it's only going to hurt you in the long run by trying to sell somebody a product they can't afford. Because especially with you getting paid in advances, I mean, you can get some big lump sums. You can make $10,000 a month, but did you actually make $10,000? Not really, because this is a loan. So if they stop paying or they don't pay at all, then you gonna owe a lot of money. But you can still, like I said, I just want to open you guys up to this idea, because it's something that can be considered, fast cash, and like you're in control of, you get to be like essentially your own boss. Strictly, it's all sales. So if you're good at sales, you're good at marketing, you're good at talking to people, you believe in the product, then you might want to consider life insurance sales. But just be careful, because like I said, there's a lot of lies and deceit that goes in the insurance space, both from insurance agents and IMOs lying to their agents. So yeah, do some research before you sign up. There are some groups you can look into to get some more information on life insurance sales. So check it out your own risk. 15, I like this one. Selling plates through Instagram and Facebook. Listen, if there's one thing people like to do is eat. And if you can cook, this is a side hustle that I personally would start if I need to make some extra money. I cook pretty well, you know what I'm saying? Those who know, know. Those who know, they know. Your boy I be chefing it up. You know what I'm saying? Let me post a little screenshot. Slight flex. I do this. I really do this. But yeah, so this one is something where you can generate some fast cash if you can cook well and take good pictures. I love this business model. Now, obviously, the legality of it, you know what I'm saying? Some of you guys are like, any permits and blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever, Karen, I'm playing. But this one, I know quite a few people making some decent bread by doing like pop-ups. You know what I'm saying? They might sell plates 3 days a week, and they do pre-sales too. So they'll post what the menu is, post a picture of it, like this is gonna be available on Wednesday, who wants to pre-order? Boom, this way you make guaranteed money, because if pre-orders, you're gonna go ahead and take payment before you make the order. And this way that you got, you have a guaranteed amount of sales. You're preparing for an exact number of people. So say you create your little Instagram page, you know what I'm saying? You might do plates, let's call it plates by Zay. Today's the future menu item of the week is gonna be let's say honey glazed salmon over a bed of cilantro rice, whatever, and some asparagus, and you might have like maybe some some homemade rolls or something like that. I'm just throwing out some random stuff, right? With some garlic honey shrimp on the side. I'm making myself hungry, boy. But anyway, so that's the menu item. You want to know your numbers for this, right? So you want to know how much is it going to cost you per plate. So say your cost of goods for each plate breaks down to $7. So that means that you're going to need to sell your plates for at least $14 so you can make a profit margin, right? Boom. So people are going to cash app you $14 for their plates. Say you know that you can handle selling 25 plates. So do the math on that. 25 times, let's just round it up to $15. You might sell from anywhere between 15 and 20 bucks for this plate. Boom. 25 times 15 gets you this number. You just made some cash. And if you like to cook, I like this business model, honestly. Like I said, the legalities of it, of you needing permits, all that stuff. Most people on Instagram, you can cook, but they don't give a rat's ass about a permit. I'm just being honest. I bought these plates. If the food looks good and other people are saying it's good, I'm willing to take my chances. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about food is immediate. So if you're selling plates and things look good, that can drive immediate business, right? So if you can chef it up. Consider starting like an IG plates business. You're just gonna market your business through Facebook and Instagram. And I love this because when people get to those plates and it's good, what do? They make a video about it and they tag you and you get more business. And as soon as somebody sees that post, they're gonna DM you. When's the next time you're selling plates? You got any left? Like, oh man, I'll pull up right now. This is what happens in this space. So the food space business, I like it. I like to eat, so I love this business. The next one, wholesaling real estate. So if you're familiar with real estate, you might think, oh, I need a bunch of money to go get a down payment for a house, like a fix and flip, or all this hassle. No, you can get into real estate with no money through what is called wholesaling. The concept of wholesaling is getting a property under contract below market value, and then you flip that contract to an actual a cash buyer, who is the actual one who's going to complete the purchase. So it looks like there's a bunch of YouTube videos on this if you want more detail, but pretty much you see like a home that might be looking a little run down, maybe no one lives there, overgrown yard, grass, so it might be an out of town homeowner who is not taking care of the home. They live somewhere else, maybe it was something else passed down, an inheritance. They don't really care about that house that much anymore. So you find out, you know what I'm saying, you go through the court, your county office, whatever, you pull up the record on it, you know what I'm saying, you look at maybe taxes are behind on the home. These are different concepts, right? And then you find out who the owner information is, you call them up, you say, hey, this is not how you actually want to do it. Be like, hey, yo, I seen that beat up house of yours. You interested in selling it? And they might be like, shoot, you know what I'm saying? Like, how much you gonna pay for it? And I'll be like, man, this little run down. It's gonna need $30,000 in repairs. You know what I'm saying? I'll make you a cash offer for $30,000, and they might be like, I can't do 30. How about 35? And you're like, all right, but boom. But let's say the house is really worth 50. So you as a wholesaler, you make the money in between. You get it under contract for 35. Say it's worth 50. So then you flip that contract to a cash buyer. Now you make the difference in between. So you got on the contract for 35, it's worth 50. You might sell them the contract for $5,000 because they still have that equity, right? And when I say worth 50, I mean before renovations. So after they put the renovations in, that house might go from being worth, it might go to being worth $150,000. I'm throwing you old numbers because I know real estate is going crazy in the past couple of years, so you're really not getting a house for 30K. But this concept works. A lot of people have made a lot of money a lot of people got to start in real estate, made a lot of bread off of wholesaling. You want more details? Check out Max Maxwell. I love this channel. Max Maxwell is a great resource to check out on wholesaling real estate. But the next one, almost the last one, let's see. Let's talk about social media marketing. Oh, start a YouTube channel. Yeah, why did I mention that earlier? Start a YouTube channel. YouTube is a great business model. There's no set time or guarantee that you will garner an audience and reach monetization status. But if you put the work in, I believe it will happen for you. When I started YouTube, I didn't know I would grow a channel to 16,000. That's not that big, right? But I still did it, accomplished it. And at this time, there's another channel that I recently launched when I moved here to Thailand, around travel and food, and that channel already went from 0 to almost 4,000 subscribers in 2 months. And what does that mean? I have reached monetization status on that channel. So now your boy has 2 monetized YouTube channels. And YouTube is in fact a business. And you're thinking to yourself, I don't, what am I going to talk about? Talk about anything. There's so many different niches. Whether you want to talk about business, you want to talk about hobbies. Look, if you like to work on cars, start a channel about working on cars. If you like to sew, start a channel around sewing. If you have a t-shirt business, start a YouTube channel around your t-shirt business. If you make natural products, skincare, start a YouTube channel about it. You trade in the stock market, start a YouTube channel about it. YouTube can be easily turned into a business, and even if you don't reach monetization status on YouTube, or it's gonna take some time, but in between you can still make money, because YouTube is just a platform. If you have eyes on, you can do whatever you want, right? So you can point the attention to digital products, whether you want to, like I said earlier, you could use the attention from YouTube and lead it to your digital products, and you can make money. So YouTube is in fact a business. Start a YouTube channel. A lot of people, some of like the highest paid people in the past few years, well, for the past, 10 plus years, have been YouTubers. Mr. Beast, you ever heard of him? Mega millionaire from YouTube. You got the little kid. Obviously, the channel's ran by like a parent, but that reviews toys. They brought in a crazy amount of income. Y'all better stop sleeping on the content game. It's a lot of millionaires and thousandaires being made from the content space. YouTube, you got sponsored. You can lead to sponsorships, YouTube monetization, digital products, affiliate marketing. I feel like I'm missing something, but yeah, there's a bunch of money to be made in creating content. So I highly advise starting a YouTube channel has like changed my life. In fact, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, like having a little payout from YouTube isn't bad. You know what I'm saying? Like you get paid once a month from YouTube from literally putting out videos, which I like doing. So that wraps up, guys, the 18 business ideas. I might have missed one. Actually, I'm gonna throw one more in there for you that you can start under. And this either will make 18 or 19. We'll see in the editing how many this came out to. But you can start a credit repair business. A lot of people have some, people F up their credit, but it can't be repaired. There's laws and loopholes that you can get negative items removed from your credit report. And so there are resources and letters that you can use. But a lot of people don't know how to do this or want to do it on their own, so you can offer the service to them. And so you can charge people a monthly fee or maybe a flat fee for helping them fix and improve their credit. This might consist of you sending out letters on their behalf, to get these negative items removed, because there's laws with like the credit bureaus and all that type of stuff. Do your research, but it might consist of you offering a trade line service. You help them get positive trade lines added. You might help them get negative items removed, clean, stuff like that. So highly recommend start a credit repair business. Easily can be started for under $500. Hopefully you guys gained something out of this pretty long video. This video is like 36 to like 40 minutes. But hopefully you guys gained some value. Hopefully you're gonna take one of these ideas. Please don't sit on this. Like, I want y'all to get y'all bag in 2023. And the only way to do that is by taking action. Best of luck to you guys in this upcoming year. Be blessed. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this video with a friend. Leave a comment and like the video if you actually liked it. If you didn't, I guess, then don't. You know what I'm saying? Dislike it for all I care. Be a hater. I'm just playing. Don't do that, please. I'll cry. I'll cry. I'm just playing. Anyway, guys, peace out. All love.